You know me, an OG, pick only what's OP, and nobody owe me no thing but a trophy and a fat check. With mad zeros like tempo, put my enemies in boxes like bento.
Hey everyone, Speedy Tempo here, and I'm back for another reaction. But this time it's not to My Little Pony Season 9 episode. It's actually to the first part of the unofficial / official sort of sequel to Turnabout Storm, which was, if you don't know, a crossover project between My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic, and Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, which came out about 5 years ago, or it completed 5 years ago, as far as I know. And for those of you who don't know, which is probably a whole lot of people, that project, Turnabout Storm, was actually the first project I watched from start to finish in the My Little Pony community, or the brony community. And that project alone, well, not alone, but that project got me into both My Little Pony and Ace Attorney, because that was around the time I first became a brony, back in like 2014, I think. And I actually got into it by watching this video compilation of top 10 pony videos of a certain month. I forgot what month it was, but on it was, I think, part 4 of Turnabout Storm, which had No Whacking voicing Gilda in it. And I knew No Whacking from his work before in a bridge series, but that's way in the past. But yeah, hearing their voice, it made me curious, so I decided to watch it, and I loved it, the whole project. And when I heard that there was someone making a sequel, an official sequel to it 2 years ago, I got hyped. I was excited, and not only because I played all the Ace Attorney games, even the side games that have been released in America. There's 3 that haven't been yet, but hopefully they will be. And I'm getting off topic, but basically I love both Ace Attorney and My Little Pony, so when I heard that there was a sequel coming out, I had to watch it. And the first part just got released this past week. The first case is called Turnabout Theater. The first part is like 56 minutes long, and I'm ready to get into it. So let's get into it. In 3, 2, 1, now. I got some spotlights. Yeah, 2 spotlights focusing on a pony. Oh, I guess she's like a theater pony. Oh, it's like a theater play, it looks like. Kind of like Cozy Glow. Let me turn on the mic a little bit. Oh, someone got thwacked. Whoa. That didn't look too good. Alright, we got our intro. Hey, we're at the Right Anything Agency. February 11th, 11:24 a.m. at the Right Anything Agency. Alright, so this is after the 5th game, I believe, which was Dual Destinies. Because I know that Athena and Apollo are in this. Gonna answer your phone, Phoenix?
Right Anything Agency, Phoenix speaking.
There he is.
No, I'm a lawyer.
Yes, you are.
No, we don't publish anything. It's alright. Sorry for the misunderstanding.
Poor Phoenix.
So, boss, did we
Hey,
get
there's
any
Athena.
clients?
Unfortunately, no. The person calling thought this was a book publishing company.
A book publishing company.
Second time this week. Where are people getting the idea that we publish books?
Maybe it's the right part. They probably have mistaken right
Wow.
with right.
Maybe these writers should reconsider publishing their books. Keep mistaking words that sound the same.
So, Daddy, did any
Hey, Trucy.
clients call you guys up?
Sorry, Trucy.
Let you be older.
Not yet.
Looking, at least.
Aw, come
Looks like she's still
on.
15.
You guys haven't gotten a case in over a month.
Yeah, ever since that last big case, business just went as slow as snails.
I wonder why that is.
I was wondering how they got
I knew.
these
We need to get
2D
some
looking.
clients soon. We still gotta
specters
pay
or
the bills by the end of the
puppets,
month.
I guess, for
Speaking of paying,
Apollo and
can we get some
Trucy.
food? I'm
I mean, not
getting
Trucy,
pretty
Athena.
hungry.
Yeah, all this waiting for a client is making my stomach growl.
I guess I can go for a few bites.
I don't
Just so you guys know, Apollo is my
right
favorite
now
out of all the 3 lawyers.
anyway.
It's settled then. Let's go get some
Yeah,
milk.
it's not just 'cause he's red.
And then come right back here.
Let's go. I love Eldune's noodles.
Yeah,
Just
Eldune's
make sure
noodles.
You don't eat so much that you get a heart attack.
Yeah, they're very salty. Whoa, what?
What in the?
What's wrong?
I can't move my body.
Oh, this again. He's being teleported.
Are you okay?
I don't know.
Mr. Wright, your hand!
Huh? My hand's fading away.
Mr. Wright!
Wait a minute. This feeling.
Yeah, it's happening again.
Daddy!
Have I experienced this before?
Hold on, Mr. Wright.
You should've.
We got you.
Oh, they grabbed onto him, and that's how they
I can't move!
got sucked in too.
I can't move either. And I'm fading away too.
No! I don't want to fade into oblivion!
What the hell is going on here?
I'm too young to die.
And they all got teleported. The end. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. February 11th still. 11:30 a.m.
Are we dead?
I sure hope not.
Guys, I think we can move again, and I don't think we're dead.
What?
Oh, they're in the castle.
Where are we?
Twilight's castle,
don't
I should
know.
say.
Wherever we are, it's huge.
Mm-hmm.
I'll second that. I bet you this place is super expensive.
What's with
Not really, it
these
just kind of came out of
thrones?
nowhere.
Is this supposed to be a king's castle?
Why would there be 6 thrones, though? Shouldn't there be at least a king and queen?
Maybe the other 4 are their friends or something.
Everyone would get
You
a
got that
throne
right.
if that's the case.
Enough about the thrones. We still need to figure out where we are and how we got here.
Phoenix!
There she is. Yep.
Oh, Phoenix, it's so good to see you again.
Did that purple horse say something?
I heard it talk too.
Excuse me, but I happen to be a pony. Oh, it's totally talking. Phoenix, don't you remember me?
It hasn't been that long.
Daddy?
It's only been like, what,
How does
eight
this
years,
pony
9
know
years?
you?
I don't know.
Phoenix,
Well, at least in the human world, it's been
you
8
don't remember
years.
me at all?
I'm sorry, but I don't think I know.
Yep, you remember now.
This pony. Can it really be?
She doesn't look that much different. She just got wings and grew a little bit.
Phoenix?
I remember you.
Yes?
Your
Yes?
Twilight Sparkle?
Phoenix, you do remember me!
I guess I do remember.
It's
Yeah, it wasn't
good
just a dream.
to see you again.
It's good to see you too.
Is Mr. Wright seriously hugging a talking purple pony right now?
I don't know, but I don't care. I'm sensing so much joy from the both of them. I'm gonna go
Yeah, I
join
bet.
in on their hug too.
Hey, I want to hug the cute purple pony too. Come on, Polly, you hug the pony too.
I'll lose my masculinity if I do.
Oh, come on, Apollo. Don't be like that.
It's been a while since I've talked to a human.
Well, it's been a while since I've talked to a pony.
And it's been a while since I've lost my mind.
So, you tried to summon the greatest defense attorney in Equestria again, huh?
No, I just simply summoned Phoenix Wright.
Oh, okay. At least I didn't get summoned by accident this time.
Quote unquote.
Hey, wait. Twilight? Do you have wings?
Yeah, he noticed.
Oh, you noticed. Yes, I do.
But the last time I saw you, you were just a unicorn.
Well, I received the title of princess a few months ago, and
few
Princess
months?
Celestia gave me wings to go along with that title. So, I'm now an alicorn.
Wow, congratulations, Twilight. It's like she went from a mere mortal to a goddess.
Oh, it's
Basically.
nothing big. After all, a title is nothing more than a title.
If you say so.
So, boss, think you can fill us in on what's going on?
Yeah, that would be helpful,
What?
Phoenix.
Ah, sorry. Guys, this is Twilight Sparkle.
Hello, Twilight Sparkle. By the way, what's that tattoo on your butt there for?
My what? Oh yeah, it's my cutie mark.
Cutie mark?
It's a mark that shows what your special talent is. Mine represents my expertise in magic.
Magic? I'm an expertise in magic too.
Yeah, they got that in common. Sort
I
of.
thought you said magic doesn't exist in your world.
I guess Trucy is an exception.
That's right.
Oh, wait till she finds
My
out that
name's
she's
Trucy
his
Wright.
daughter. Okay.
I'm his daughter.
You have a daughter?
I expected that.
Sure do. Why is me having a daughter such a shocker to everyone?
So, who are these other two?
My name is Athena Sykes. I'm a defense attorney.
You're a defense attorney too?
That's right. I also specialize in analytical psychology.
Yep.
You are? That's amazing! I've also been studying analytical psychology, and it's
Really?
such an exquisite subject.
I know, right? I've been also using analytical psychology in court too.
You can do that?
She sure can.
After
It
the
helped
fifth
us
game,
out
yeah.
of some tight spots during some of our cases. Well, Apollo?
Yeah, you can introduce yourself?
Sorry. I'm Apollo Justice. I'm also
And I'm
a defense
fine.
attorney.
Wow, I have an entire team of defense attorneys.
Sure do. Apollo has a power he uses in court, like Athena.
Yep, his bracelet.
What's that?
Well, I have a strong sense of sight, so I'm able to perceive even the smallest nervous habit of someone who is lying.
You can? You must have really special eyes.
I guess I do.
Well, it's very nice to meet you all. Wait a minute. How are they all here? I only wanted to summon you.
Well, they grabbed
Not
onto him
sure.
when he disappeared.
Well, they did
started
try
disappearing.
grabbing onto me
so.
when I was going to be teleported. And then they just ended up going with me.
That explains it. You see, when something gives physical contact to the subject that's being teleported, then that something gets teleported with the subject.
I remember something about that, but I forget where I heard it from.
It was in the case that actually
Wow,
happened
Interesting. You think
when
you could
Apple Bloom
teach me
bumped
how to
into
teleport?
Sonata.
I don't know. I've
Not
never
the Sonata
taught a
you guys are
human
thinking of.
magic
It's
before,
a different Sonata.
But I guess
Yeah,
I
if you
could do
guys saw
that
the first
too.
project, then you guys know who
I
that is.
can't wait.
Hold on a sec, Trucy. So, Mr. Wright, how do you know her?
Huh?
How do you know this talking purple pony?
Oh, that's right. I didn't explain it yet. You see, a little over 8 years ago, I was summoned by Twilight accidentally when she was trying to summon the greatest defense attorney in Equestria. She needed help trying to defend one of her friends when she was accused of murder.
Yep.
Did you say 8 years ago?
Yeah? Why?
It's only been a year and a half since I summoned you.
I thought time worked differently.
How? It was definitely 8 years for me.
Yeah.
I guess because we're from different worlds, time works differently.
Guess that explains it. It's still a little weird, though. Anyway, I agreed to help her friend, and ended up winning the case. I also proved that there was no murder in the first place.
Yep, it was an
So
accident.
no one was sent to jail or anything?
Well, there were these two.
Oh. Yeah, those two got sent to jail. Sonata and Gilda.
Oh, by the way, Twilight, whatever happened to those two that were sent to prison?
You mean Gilda and Sonata?
Yeah.
When Gilda was released, she met up with Rainbow Dash and the two made up. However, I haven't seen her since that time. As for Sonata, I have no idea. I asked the police about it. They told me when it was time for her to be released, the police asked her what she was going to do now that she is out. But she just looked back and told them, I'm going to help out all those who need it. I always wondered
That's
what
cryptic.
happened to her.
I wonder too.
Now that we got that out of the way, I'd like to ask you something since we got here.
What's that?
Why'd you call
Why
him?
did you summon me?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You see, I need your help.
With what?
a case.
So, Phoenix, do you remember some pony named Rarity?
Rarity?
Yeah, she's Twilight.
Yeah, she's the one that's strictly naked
That's her
when
right now.
she tried to sew your suit back together.
Oh, why, Phoenix, it's been so long.
Whoa, a marshmallow pony.
Oh, hey. You're Rarity, right?
Why, Phoenix, you do remember me.
I sure do.
I gotta look up
remember
these
you
voice
fixing
actors.
up my suit when it got ripped up that one time.
Yep.
Yes, I do remember that.
There's another talking pony?
There's a whole world of them,
Yes,
Apollo.
we are in a world filled with ponies after all.
So there's a lot more of them? Yay! I can't wait to talk to each and every one of them.
Oh, why, hello there. Who are you exactly?
They're friends of mine. This is Apollo, Athena, and Trucy, my daughter.
You have a daughter?
My, you have quite the team.
Oh.
Oh, you have no idea.
Rarity, you think you should tell him why you need him? That's right. Phoenix?
Yes?
What's going on?
Phoenix, I
Oh.
need your help, please. It's the
Possible thing! Of course.
Okay, what is it?
Jeez, you almost ruptured my eardrums.
It's my friend.
What about your friend?
She's been accused of murder.
Of course.
We're in this world again, huh? I thought this place was supposed to be peaceful. Okay,
More or less.
So, I'm guessing you want me to defend your friend then?
Yes, please help her. She didn't do it. She wouldn't hurt a fly. How could any pony like her do such a thing?
I need to go talk to her first. I'd like to know how she's involved in this murder. So, where's your friend now?
She's in the Manhattan Detention Center.
Okay, so this is in Manhattan.
Where's that?
It's up northwest from here. It's the biggest city in Equestria. You'll need to go there using the train.
I don't have any money for the train.
No need to worry. I shall take you there and help you pay for the tickets.
Okay, but might I ask, how are you so sure she's innocent?
Well, she just simply doesn't have the heart to do so. She has a very promising career, might I add. It'd be foolish for her to simply throw that away. Please, Phoenix, you must help her.
Should I really take this case? It still feels weird that I'm defending a pony from another world. Still, Rarity looks desperate.
I mean,
Guess I'll go see
you've
her.
done a lot of weird things in your career, man.
Okay, let's go meet her then.
Mr. Wright, what about us?
Why can't you come along?
I guess you're gonna have to stay in the castle and wait for us.
Oh, come on, really? What are we supposed to do while we wait? It's not like we have TV to pass the time, you know.
I'm actually interested in seeing the city. It could be fun.
Yeah.
Daddy, don't leave us here all bored.
Okay, you guys
Yeah,
can
being
come
bored
too.
in a world of talking
Rarity,
ponies.
do you think you can pay for their tickets as well?
Not a problem.
Oh, boy! I get to see more cute ponies.
Yeah, nothing but a bunch of neon-colored equines everywhere we go.
Oh, Phoenix, I almost forgot. You're going to need this.
Oh yeah, the Equestrian
What?
Defense Attorney badge.
Your attorney's badge for Equestria.
Yep.
Oh, great. Not this ridiculous badge again.
Oh, gonna need it while I'm here in this world anyway.
You can went to the other two too, just in case.
Oh my gosh! That badge is so cute. Can I have one of those too?
Sorry, Athena. I only have one with me.
Aw. Why does Mr. Wright get all the cool stuff?
Never mind that. Let's go to the detention center.
Alright, we're going to Manhattan. Still February 11th, 1:03 p.m. So it took like an hour to get
Wow!
there.
This place is huge!
Mm-hmm.
It truly is a wonderful place, isn't it? The tall buildings, the stores, the entertainment, and just the atmosphere of this place is absolutely exhilarating.
Yep, sounds like
All
Manhattan.
that, and
Or
a
Manhattan, I should say.
taxi.
What are you talking about? There's taxis everywhere.
It's best not to talk about it.
I wonder if I should start my own show here. I think I'd make good money over here.
Not
Trust
really.
me, Trucy, the money over here isn't worth anything in our world.
That,
Never been
and
so
I'm pretty sure the
close to a
magic.
sports car in my life.
And the magic
Everywhere
that
we
they
go,
have here
all
is
these ponies are
well beyond
always
what you're
staring at
capable of
us.
choosing.
Oh, don't worry. You'll get used to it. It was awkward for me when I was the only human here last time. So, Rarity, where's the detention center?
It's right down the street.
Okay, let's go.
Speaking of Manhattan, whoa. Hey, guards.
Whoa, these ponies look super tough.
State your business.
Well, I'm a defense attorney. I'm here to meet someone.
Then show us your badge, sir.
Oh, here you go.
Permission granted. Go right ahead.
Speaking of Manhattan,
What about us?
Sorry, but attorneys with official equestrian badges can only enter.
What? Does my badge not count for anything?
not in
I'm
Equestria.
afraid that badge isn't legible for this town.
But look at it. It's shiny and official. I am not going through this again.
Sorry about her. She gets upset when she doesn't get what she wants.
Yeah.
What? Hey, I'm not some spoiled brat, you know.
It's alright, guys. I'll be right out as soon as I'm done in there.
I'll make sure she doesn't flip any of these guards while you're gone.
Yeah, it happened once.
Hey, I'll flip you if that's what you want.
Yeah, speaking of Manhattan, the second case of what was it called? My Little Investigations, I think that's what it's called. It's supposed to take place in Manhattan, but apparently they canceled that project, unfortunately. So no second case or
Even if it is,
anything like that, for the time being at least.
Wonder where.
Oh, are you the ones who came to see me?
Oh, it's Coco Pamel.
Oh,
Or
are
Miss
you
Pamel, I
supposed
should
to be
say.
Rarity's friend?
Yes,
Whoa, what?
Are you okay?
I'm fine. It's just that I have a headache for some reason.
So, what's your name?
Coco Pommel, who are you?
I'm Phoenix Wright. Rarity told me you'd be here. She wants me to defend you.
Oh, so are you going to defend me? I didn't expect a human to defend me.
I
I'd
haven't
like to be more
decided that
surprised to
yet.
see
I'd
a
like to
human.
ask you a couple of questions first.
Okay, mister.
So, you think you can tell me a little about yourself, Miss Pommel?
Of course. I'm a costume
this music
designer here in Manhattan.
for the defense-
I
I
design
mean, the
costumes
Detention
for
Center.
plays over in the theater. Though once in a while, I get asked to make designs for anything fashion related.
Making
I think it was
costumes
the
and
Detention
designs,
Center
huh?
music from the first
You
game.
resemble Rarity quite a bit.
Oh, Rarity is a huge inspiration for me. Before I met her, I was the assistant of some pony who would always tell me that it's every pony for themselves in the big city. But
Yeah,
when
that lady.
Rarity showed up, she showed generosity to others, even though it started to hurt her. When I realized this, I quit being an assistant, and Rarity gave me the job of being the costume designer of some big place in Manhattan.
Wow. Rarity's made quite a change in your life.
My life has become so much better because of her.
Did I mention I
adore
love,
her so
love the music in
much.
Ace Attorney games?
Nice to hear that.
Because I love the
It'd
music
be
in
hard
the
to
Ace Attorney
find.
games.
But there will always be people who will turn your life around for the better. It's nice to know what happens in this world, too. So, Miss Pommel, do you think you could tell me what happened on the night of the murder?
Oh, it's just awful. There was a play going on and every pony I was watching was in sheer awe from the spectacular performers. But when the play was about to reach its conclusion, my friend, overall concept, fell from the catwalk with a rope tied around his neck, and
Oh.
he ended up being hung to death with every pony watching.
Oh, that's a gruesome way to die.
Wow. It must have been
Very
traumatizing to see
traumatic for kids
Oh,
to
real
watch.
life.
Jeez.
in person.
The director and the police saw me on the catwalk after what had befallen, and they thought I pushed him from there with a rope tied around his neck. I got arrested on the spot.
Well, you were in the area where he fell. Still, just because you were at the scene of the crime, it doesn't mean you did it.
Yeah.
No, but every pony who saw me thought I did it.
Rarity doesn't think you did it. She certainly believes you wouldn't have the heart to kill.
I wouldn't believe that either.
Although I appreciate her believing I didn't do it, it's not enough to convince every pony else.
I see. So, what can you tell me about overall concept? The victim.
He's the head costume designer for the theater. I work alongside him helping him make his costumes. He's really good at making designs for the costumes. He even custom made a fabric to help captivate the way the costumes looked.
So, what was your relationship with the victim?
Oh, it's nothing too serious if that's what you're thinking. We're just good friends who like working together. He's even teaching me how to design better so I could one day make a design of my own for another play.
Oh, he was, I should say.
So, let me ask you. What were you doing at the scene of the crime?
I actually don't remember much about that. All I do remember is that I was hearing something that was happening from the catwalk, and I went there as quickly as I could. But after that, I don't remember a thing. The next thing I knew, I saw my friend being hung from the top of the stage, and the police showed up behind me and arrested me.
I think she got knocked out from some.
Why
from
can't
behind
you
or
remember
something.
what happened between those times?
I'm not sure.
That's probably why she has a headache.
She doesn't remember what happened. This is gonna be a problem.
Anything else you want to ask me?
Well,
She seems to be telling the truth. She doesn't look like she would have any bad intentions.
There's no Cyclops
However,
showing up.
I still need to make sure.
Well, we can check now. Yep, the Magatama.
so, Miss Pommel, at this point, I don't think you did it. But right now, I need you to tell me the most honest truth. Did you kill the victim? Overall concept.
What? No! Of course not. I would never do such a thing.
Nothing? No reaction.
What is it?
Nothing happened. This means she didn't do it.
Okay, Miss Pommel. I trust you. I'll take your case.
You will? Oh, thank you, Mr. Wright. I feel so relieved right now.
Okay, I think that's all the information I need. Thank you for your time, Miss Pommel.
Oh, you're welcome, Mr. Wright. Oh, before you leave, do you think you could tell Rarity I'm alright? I don't want her to worry about me.
Of course. I'll make sure to tell her that.
Thank you.
I'll prove that you didn't kill anyone. I promise you that.
Any pony.
Thanks for your help, Mr. Wright. I guess I'll see you later then.
See ya.
Alright, now it's time to investigate.
So let me see if I've got this. Earth ponies are in charge of the agricultural affairs, unicorns can perform magic-related things, and Pegasi can control the weather?
Basically.
That's right.
Wow, this world is so different from ours. Weather goes on its own in our world.
Yep,
Yeah.
it's rained like
If I was a Pegasus,
5
I
days
would
in a
make it
row
so
here.
it wouldn't get so cold in the winter.
Oh, darling, if it's as cold as you say it is, then how about I make a thick and fabulous coat for you? I'm sure it will help you out on your cold days.
I think I'll pass on that.
So, I guess because I'm not a unicorn, I can't learn to teleport, can I?
Oh, I'm sure you'll find a way. Humans work very differently from us ponies.
Hey, guys.
Venus! So, how is she?
She's doing fine. She explained everything.
So, what happened on the night of the murder?
The victim had his neck tied up by a rope and was dropped from a high elevated spot. He was hung to death pretty much instantly.
Whoa, that actually sounds very gruesome.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a horrible thing to witness!
Witness? Wait, you were there where the murder happened?
Well, yes. I was watching the play when it happened. Coco gave me a ticket to see the show. I thought the show was sold out, but she gave the last ticket to me.
Oh, Henny of the Hills.
Oh, it was horrible! I couldn't bear to think about that dreadful image. Not only that, I saw her being taken away by the police. The moment I saw that, I had to ask Twilight to find a good lawyer. And who better than you to help us with this case?
Got a point.
I guess I have lots of experience with murder cases.
Oh, yeah.
I'm always there to help out someone who's been accused of a crime they didn't commit.
And that's Mr. Right for you. Always there to help when someone's in need. He even helped me when I was accused of murder.
Yep.
You were accused for murder?
Yes. I was accused of killing my own mother.
Mother? Why, that's horrible!
I know, it was. I felt so alone that everyone started to go against me. It's like all the stars of the night disappeared from the night sky. And the next thing I knew, all I could see ahead of me was darkness.
Objection!
But Mr. Wright, he believed in me. He stuck to his true beliefs.
That's Apollo's theme.
And not only was I not guilty, He found the real killer, and I was able to save a dear friend of mine when he was going to be given the death sentence for the same crime.
That's right. In fact, I even lost my best friend because of that same killer. I was so heartbroken when I found out he had been killed. I've taken a leave of absence and I left my friends behind. I went to find the truth on my own, and I ended up starting to doubt Athena. I even went against her in court. I still wanted to believe in her, but it was really hard to do so with all this doubt inside me.
Spoilers for the 5th game, by the
I was
way.
able to believe in her again. At that point, I did believe. Not only in Athena, but in Mr. Right to finally bring the truth to light. Because of Mr. Right, the dark age of the law has come to an end.
I was even taken hostage during that trial. But Daddy ended up saving me after he won. Isn't he the best?
Just saying that nonchalantly.
Mr. Right. I had no idea you were such a saint to so many people in your world. Always trying your best to find the truth and saving so many innocent lives. I'm beginning to think you really are the greatest defense attorney.
He probably is.
What can I say? I was just doing my job.
A job that makes you a hero. You're like a knight in shining armor that has come to save the day when things are grim.
Well, I guess I can say I am pretty good. Now that we got the feels out of the way, I think it's time we went to investigate.
Yep.
So, Rarity, where's the theater?
It's just right over there.
I think I'm probably gonna be
What do you know?
doing my
It's just right there.
Yep. Doing
That's
my
convenient.
my own
Come on,
like
let's go
theories
inside.
once this part ends. Once we get to
bottom of
the
this- What?
whoa. Once we get to the
Rarity,
evidence, what
you
happened?
okay?
Yes, I'm fine.
Hey, how about you watch where you're going?
Oh, is that
Terribly
who
sorry.
I think it is?
I didn't see you. Here, let me help you with all the... You!
Huh?
Oh, it is.
What are you doing back here in the city?
That's a great
Nothing
voice
that
for her.
concerns you.
So you guys know each other?
Yep.
Did?
I've no time to waste on you, Rarity. I'm on a tight schedule, so you better stay out of my way. I don't want another victory taken away by your hooves, okay?
The nerve of her.
So who was that, Rarity?
Nothing but a ruffian. Phoenix, should we get to the investigation now?
Someone tell me she's going to be a
Let's
suspect.
get inside the theater.
Yes, let's.
What was her name again? I forgot.
So, this is the theater, huh?
This place looks pretty empty.
Sorry, but the theater is closed. I must ask you to leave.
Huh? Who said that?
Ugh, I know that voice.
We do?
Hello? You guys deaf? You guys have to leave.
Hello, new person, pony
Sorry,
guy.
we're here to investigate the crime scene.
Are you now? You don't look like a police pony to me. Plus, the police are already done with their investigation here.
Well, I'm Phoenix Wright. I'm a defense attorney.
Defense? Defend who, might I ask?
Coco Pamel.
Coco Pamel.
The costume designer? So, I guess you know what happened here?
More or less.
Overall concepts, murder.
Yes, Miss Pommel was accused of murdering him. It's very hard to believe if you ask me.
So,
Yeah.
do you work here?
I do. My name is Playwright. I'm the theater director. I am the one who makes sure that the plays in this theater are done right. I make sure everything I work on is perfect.
I see. So, may I ask you how
Use this
things
music for
work
him.
in the theater?
To put things briefly, we go through the writing process, rehearse, and then perform. I'm the one who does all the writing, because no pony else knows how to make things perfect like I do.
Aren't you supposed to have a team of writers when you're in the writing process?
I would, but I feel that it's just going to slow me down. Pure genius moves lightning fast. That's how things get done so quickly here.
I wonder if anyone else who's working here can keep up with his genius. So, what's your relationship with the defendant?
Oh, she is fantastic! Coco and Overall Concepts make a great team. Whenever I'm in need of costumes for any plays I'm writing, those two get the job done fast. Whenever I see them together, they're always so happy, as if they're best friends. I still can't believe she would kill him, especially in the middle of my play!
But if they were such good friends, why are you so sure Coco Palmel killed Overall Concept?
As much as I don't believe it, I saw something before the murder.
Oh, really?
Huh? What did you see?
I saw Miss Pommel chasing Overall up the catwalk, where the murder occurred.
What?
Yeah, I saw her chasing him up the left side of the catwalk, quite frantically I might add. I didn't think too much about that, but after I saw the stallion's body hung in the air, I ran up the catwalk, and I saw Miss Pommel with lots of guilt on her eyes.
Isn't her name supposed to be pronounced Pommel?
Then the police showed
I mean,
up
she pronounced it
behind me,
Pommel too.
then
So
arrested Miss Pommel on the spot, then brought her back down.
I could have sworn that her name is pronounced Pommel. And he says he knows how to make things perfect.
Tell you what,
really making
I'll
a
let
thing
you
out
have
of
this layout of this theater, so you guys won't get lost in here while you guys are investigating.
Here, I'll hold up the map.
Not very detailed map.
This is bad. Why was Coco chasing Overall? There has to be an explanation for that.
Anyways, I saw what I saw. Now, if you'll excuse me, I gotta go get me some lunch. Go ahead and do your
Yeah,
investigation
I gotta eat so much
and
too. I'm
whatnot.
getting hungry.
A stallion with the mind of a genius must keep his brain energized with a good lunch.
Well,
Aren't you full of
that's
yourself?
it for that guy.
A little
He
bit.
keeps talking about how much of a visual genius he is. I know he's a director and all, but it doesn't really give you bragging rights.
Still, I want to know what plays he's written. If they're as good as he says, then I want to see them. I'm a big fan of plays after all.
You are?
Let's get some tickets for the next showing.
Guys, shouldn't we be starting our investigation already?
Yeah, you kind of have to
Coco was
defend
chasing
Pamel.
Coco? Is that really true? It has to be a mistake. Maybe somebody else was chasing him.
Well, we have to investigate the crime scene to see if we can find any leads.
Alright, let's get to the catwalk. Oh.
Wow, I've never been on a stage this big before. Oh, how I wish I could do my magic show here.
You're a magician,
That's right.
but you're a human. How is it possible for a human to perform magic?
Oh, I'll show you.
Here we go.
See these? These
Oh
are
my goodness.
magic
Of course.
panties.
Trucy,
Oh boy.
it's your father. Please be careful when you start talking about your panties.
Yeah.
See here? There's nothing inside them.
I see.
And now I say the magic words. Alakazam! And now let's see what's inside. Oh, let's see what I got.
What the? I was holding that. How in the world did you do that?
Sorry, but a magician never reveals her secrets.
There has to be an explanation for this. I must study those panties of yours.
No, you won't. Even if you examine these, you're not going to find out anything. I
Man,
remember
she's starting to
back
sound
when
like
some
Wesley
college student
Stickler.
was so obsessed with my magic panties that he stole them
Yep,
from me
Wesley
to
Stickler.
study them.
Oh, don't remind me. I've never seen someone so obsessed with someone else's undies in my life.
Alright, let's get started. See if you can find anything.
I suppose I haven't made
We can
the
start with
connection
this rope
or
still
the
hanging from last
the
night.
connection with her and
So this
Trixie.
is the murder
yet.
weapon. It's tied up like a noose.
Speaking of which, I wonder if Trixie's gonna make
Nothing
an
to see.
appearance soon.
I could almost
That'd be
see
interesting to see.
overall concept still hanging on that.
Considering the height from here to the catwalk, the death is very likely to be instantaneous. At least he didn't suffer.
Yeah.
I wonder how he got his neck tied up anyway.
Mr. Wright, I think I found something.
I'm guessing
What
it
is
had to be a unicorn.
It's
That
some
tied
sort
around
of
his
sparkly
neck.
cloth.
It looks fabulous.
Then again, in this
That
world,
must be
I'm
the
pretty
special
sure any
fabric he
pony
was working
can
on.
tie a knot,
Special
with their-
fabric?
even with the hooves.
Overall Concept told me in his letters that he was working on a special fabric for his costumes. He put some sparkles on them. He also said the fabric could glow in the dark.
Glow-in-the-dark fabric? Hey! I think I know how he was able to do that.
Oh, do you now?
Yes, I do. I have a friend who used a costume like that. She
Oh,
used
yeah,
fluorescent paint to make the costume glow in the dark.
Yeah, what's her name? The one that had a crush on Apollo in the 5th game.
Fluorescent paint? Such a thing exists? Where can I get this paint? It might help me in my business.
I should get some too.
I forgot her name is.
I'm going to need some costumes that can glow for my shows.
How about I'll design some costumes for you? I have a few ideas that will give you that extra pizzazz you're looking for.
Yes, I'll be happy to take you up on your offer.
So, now that we're done talking about that, let's go look around some more.
That catwalk is way up there. As far as I know, catwalks are very rickety. I wonder why anyone would do a chase up there.
Yeah, that seems
Must
very
be some reason.
treacherous.
Maybe there was something that was up there.
What could be so important that Overall would run up there?
Another question is, why would Coco go up there too?
As far as I know, she's never set foot on the catwalk since working here. Maybe something important to her is also up that catwalk for some reason.
It's possible. Let's go up to the catwalk and see if we can find anything.
Cake. Yeah, I already know about the.
Supposed chase.
Already know
stopped
about
here.
the typo, so.
My word! This
I'm
is
gonna talk
quite
about
the
it.
height.
I'd be
Besides
surprised
that.
if anyone could survive a fall from this height. So, you guys see anything around here?
Nothing so far.
Hey, I think I see something.
Where?
There, those sparkles.
It must be from Overall's fabric.
This could mean that the fabric has been brought up here for some reason.
You think Overall and Coco could have brought it up here?
Maybe.
Possible.
Do you think there's a reason why any of them would do so?
The only thing I can think of is they subconsciously brought it up with them without knowing. Or maybe the fabric was already up here?
It's possible. It could be the reason why Overall Concept was going to the catwalk in the first place.
Yeah.
But it doesn't explain why Coco Palmel was chasing him.
No.
Let's keep looking around then. I'm sure we'll find something.
Whoa, what the, huh?
Whoa! What just happened?
I don't know. I guess the lights are loose.
Those were glow-in-the-dark hoof prints. Yeah.
Wait a minute. Did you see that?
See what?
There's something glowing on the floor. Twilight, could you turn off the lights for a second?
Yeah, okay.
There!
Huh? There are hoof prints, and they're glowing. It must be the fluorescent paint.
So they've probably been left behind since the incident.
You think it could be Overalls or Coco's?
I'm not
Can
sure.
you do like a hoof print
Wait a minute!
analysis or something?
Do you remember what Playwright said? Coco Palmel ran up the left side of the catwalk, following Overall Concept, and then the police escorted her back down.
Wait, but those hoof prints, they lead to the right side.
Oh.
Athena, how long does it take for fluorescent paint to dry?
According to Junie,
Oh,
it
Juniper,
takes
that's her name.
about an hour.
Right.
Does the paint contaminate your hands if it's still wet?
Yep.
It does. But the only way to tell is if you look at your hands in the dark.
So, whoever's hoof prints these belong to went down the right side of the catwalk, but no one said that anyone went down the right side.
What? Then that means
Those must be the hoof
else
prints
could've killed him.
for the
Coco didn't
actual
do it.
murderer.
Alright, we've got a huge lead on this now. Still, now that we know these hoof prints belong to someone else, we need to find out who they belong to.
Mr. Wright, I have a suggestion.
What is it?
If these prints belong to someone else, we should try and figure out where they lead to.
Hey,
That
good
works too.
idea. One problem. You can only see these prints when it's dark. I'll have to turn off the lights to follow them.
No need for that, boss. I have the thing that's going to make your hoof print finding much easier. Here.
A forensic flashlight. Thanks, Athena.
Oh, yeah.
I'll definitely need this. Okay, let's see where
Well,
it
she got
ends
that from
first.
Emma. Actually, she hadn't met Emma before the 6th game,
Ends
so
here.
The back
probably not.
door?
It looks like whoever was here escaped through here.
Ruffian! The coward must have escaped after killing Concept!
Yeah.
Very likely he or she did. Now, let's go backwards and find out where these hoofprints begin.
The dressing room.
The prints lead here. I'm guessing this is the dressing room.
Look at all those costumes. I kind of want to try some of them out.
I think you're a bit too
Hate
big
to
for
tell you
them.
this, Athena, but it looks like you'll be too big to get in any of those costumes.
What? Are you suggesting I'm fat?
No. I'm saying that because these costumes are small, since they're worn by little ponies.
Oh, I wanted to try some of them out.
This is where overall Concept usually works on his costumes. I can tell. There's a bunch of material scattered around this table.
Jeez, look at all those sketches. He must have had a lot of ideas for making costumes.
Oh, he was simply genius! He played a big role in the theater industry. The only thing he lacked was time. That is, until Coco Palmel became his partner. She wrote on her letters that when she began to work as a costume designer, the productivities of the costumes doubled.
Those two must have been quite a team.
Mr. Wright, on the table, there are cases of fluorescent paint and some glitter next to it.
So this is the paint used to make the fabric glow.
Still didn't explain whose footprints those are.
Let me put some on my cape and hat. I want to see if they glow in the dark.
No, Trucy, this is evidence. It's best to leave it untouched.
Yeah.
But I want a sparkling glow.
Judging by its looks, this must be what the fabric used to look like before he added the glitter and paint.
I still wonder where he got this paint. It must have been awfully expensive, especially since he used so much of it.
Well, I guess we're done over here.
You think we've gathered enough evidence to prove Coco Palmel's innocence?
I'm certain we do. Plus, we also have some proof that there was a third party when this crime was taking place.
Oh, I knew Coco wouldn't have the heart to murder. Won't she be surprised?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves now. We still have a trial to take care of first.
I wonder who the prosecutor's gonna be.
You'll do a fabulous job defending Coco Palmel. I guess we can all head back to my castle now. Let's head to the train station. I'll pay for the tickets again.
Okay, guys, let's go.
Also, is there gonna be a detective too? Also, who's gonna be a judge? I don't think Twilight is gonna summon a judge from Phoenix's world again.
It's such a long trip from Manhattan.
Unless she is.
I need to take a rest for a little bit.
I still had a fun time, though. I'd like to go back to the city someday. Maybe even go shopping.
How about I take you somewhere next time? I know some great stores that'll probably suit you.
Oh, I'd love to come with you.
So, Twilight,
Yeah?
you have other friends? I remember that there were a few more of you.
Well, we do. I wonder where they are.
Phoenix!
Yeah, there they are.
Hey there, Nix!
Hey, let me go!
Here are the others, Phoenix.
Right on
Didn't
cue.
think I'd see you around here again.
Oh, Mr. Phoenix, it's so good to see you after so long.
I had a feeling Twilight would try to summon you.
Oh, Daddy! I had no idea you were friends with so many ponies.
Oh, great. Even more of them.
New humans, do you guys know Feeny?
Ahem. Why must little ponies like bouncing on me so much? Well, yeah. These two are defense attorneys, Apollo and Athena. And this one is Trucy, my daughter.
Nice to meet you all. So, Daddy,
I like how only Twilight was the only one
tell
that
us who they are?
is surprised he has a daughter.
Yeah. Let me see if I can remember your names. Pinkie Pie.
Yep.
Rainbow Dash.
Yeah.
Applejack.
Yep.
Fluttershy. And, Spike.
Right on.
Feeny, we should tell you about the back party. You know, because you're back to Ponyville. And you also brought guests. I love it when guests bring guests to parties. And those guests bring guests. And those guests bring guests of those guests.
Mr. Wright, for the love of God, just shut up, please.
Pinkie. Pinkie.
Pinky!
Yes, Speedy?
Don't you think it's a bit too early to party right now?
Too early? It's never too early for a party.
But I have a trial tomorrow.
Yeah, that sounds like the same exact Pinkie Pie voice
now.
from the first.
I know how we can fix
Project.
that. So your name is
I wonder if you got the same
Pinkie Pie,
person.
right?
Yes?
After Daddy wins the trial tomorrow, instead of throwing him a welcome back party, let's throw him a congratulations on winning the trial party.
Ooh, that's perfect. A congratulations on winning the trial party. I like the way your little girl thinks, Speedy.
I try.
Thanks, Lucy. Have the most hyperactive pony known to man throw a party.
So we get to come to this party too, right?
Yep. You get to come too. What are your names again?
Athena. And this is Apollo.
You have nice names, but it could sound more fun.
Oh, here we go.
I'll call you Thena and Polly.
Sure.
Wow.
You can call me Thena. I have a friend who calls me that.
I think I'll stick to Apollo. I already have one little girl calling me after a parrot who wants crackers.
Hey, Nix!
Yeah?
I just want to thank you again for saving me back then.
No problem.
So you're the pony that Mr. Wright had to defend?
That's right! If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have been able to attend the Wonderbolt Academy.
Wonderbolt Academy?
It's a flying academy. It's where Pegasi attend to become future Wonderbolts, the fastest flyers in all of Equestria. I've dreamt of being a Wonderbolt ever since I was just a filly.
Yeah, you're quite the dreamer.
So, Daddy,
Wait, is she
is there anything
one now?
here? I still
Like when
didn't
does
eat
this
since
take
we
place
got
in
here.
My Little Pony
That's
seasons?
right. We were going to eat, but
I
we got
guess
sent
it's
here.
I'll see. Haven't seen Starlight,
got you
so
covered for
I'm
that.
guessing this is before
Twilight
the
told
season
me
5
that there's
finale.
a special guest coming here, so I made some apple pies and apple cider for every pony.
That's between seasons,
Flush house and
end of season
some
4
salad.
and end of season 5.
Yeah, I made you some salad, if you don't mind.
Pies? I love pies. Don't mind if I do.
I'll take some pies too. And some salad as well.
I'll take a couple of bites as well. I am kind of hungry.
Cider's non-alcoholic, right?
Why would I need alcohol? It does nothing but make you tipsy.
Thanks for the food. I really appreciate it.
Don't mention it.
Got any gems for me? I really like a side of rubies in my salad.
Sorry, Spike.
Aw.
That's Rarity. She's the one of the
Okay,
gems.
let's eat up. We're going to need to get some energy for the trial tomorrow.
And oh,
Trucy, what's wrong?
I just remembered something. Oh, these ponies and that little dragon.
yeah.
I think I've seen them before. When I was little.
What?
What?
How is that possible? Up until now, I've never seen you in my life before that.
I didn't exactly see you in person. It's like I've seen a
On TV?
picture of you before.
Oh! Right, the picture that he brought back.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, I remember that now. She must have seen it when she was
So, Trucy,
younger.
don't you think that hat of yours is getting a little too small for you?
Well, it is a bit tight on me now for some reason. I guess my head got a little bigger.
Isn't it time to get a new hat?
Yes, it is. Let's get me a new hat, Daddy.
Oh yeah, and he
don't
gave
know.
her the hat
These
that
hats are
Trixie
kind
gave
of
him
expensive.
at the end of the first one.
Aww. Why do magicians' hats have to be so expensive?
Well, I'll just get a hat another time. Oh, wait. I think I already have a hat for you.
You do? Let me see. Let me see.
Okay, I'll be right back. Here, I
oh.
found one.
That was a video pausing me.
Blue hat. You must really like the color blue, Daddy.
What can I say?
Yeah.
It's my favorite color.
Yeah.
I want to try it on. Huh? Something fell out from the hat. What's this? Hey, Daddy. It's a picture of you. And it's with some really weird colored horses.
Huh? This picture. I got this from Equestria. I remember these guys. These ponies.
It had to have been like a year or so after.
Daddy, Who are
he
these
came back.
horses? Are they magical like me?
Yeah.
Tell her about this. I doubt she'll believe that I went to another world to defend another pony.
I don't know about that. She's like, what, 8 here?
It's a long story, Trucy. I feel a little too weird to talk about it. How about I tell you later?
Oh, fine. I'll pin this in my new hat so I won't forget to ask.
Did she?
I doubt she remember our conversation, though.
Yeah. Wrong about that.
Trucy, that picture. It wouldn't happen to be still in your hat, would it?
Let me check. Oh, here it is.
Yep, there it is.
Hey, I remember this picture. This was after Rainbow Dash's trial.
Hey, yeah! I remember we all yelled objection in this picture.
Hey, how come I never saw this picture before?
It's been in her hat.
It wasn't Trucy's hat, so we wouldn't know.
It's just as I thought. Everyone is here.
Except Trixie.
Twilight Sparkle, Rainbow Dash, Fluttershy, Applejack, Rarity, Pinkie Pie, Spike, and
Trixie.
Trixie?
The great and powerful Trixie. She was the prosecutor in Rainbow Dash's trial.
She tried to get the guilty verdict on me as revenge on Twilight.
Revenge? For what?
Let's not talk about that.
Yeah.
So, speaking of Trixie, how is she doing now?
Boy.
Did something happen between you guys?
About half a year after the trial, she came back to Ponyville to seek revenge.
Oh yeah, the magic duel.
But I thought she got over it.
I guess something overcame her. She used this alicorn amulet to become a better magician than me. I had to take it off of her because it was corrupting her mind.
What did she do?
She kicked Twilight out of Ponyville and took over the town. We had to trick her into taking off the amulet.
After realizing what she's done, she just apologized to me.
And ran away again.
Apologized? I never expected her to do that.
Me neither. After that, she left Ponyville and I haven't seen her since.
Wait till season 6.
So, Phoenix?
Yeah?
Enough about us. Let's talk about you. How have you been for the last 8 years since you've left Equestria? You know, just wondering.
Well, he was a bit of a hobo for like 7 years.
Ooh, a story. I want to listen. I love stories. Come on, Daddy. Tell them all about the exciting adventures you had as a defense attorney.
They're all waiting.
Well, let's start off with this.
Are you going to hear his whole backstory, or is it going to end there? We have like a minute. Yep, to be continued. Who's that? Is that Blue Blood? I don't know. Alright. Oh, Imagak is Twilight and Rarity. Otis Cat is Pinkie Pie, Kim Daniels, Rainbow Dash. I knew that already. I'll have to look back at all the voices and stuff. Do 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 boom. Boom dun 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 dun. Boom dun dun boom dun dun boom dun boom. Boom dun 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 boom dun dun dun. Boom dun 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 boom dun 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 boom dun dun dun. Alright. Alright, that was part 1 of 2 of Case 1, Turnabout Theater, for Milo Pony, Phoenix Wright crossover, Elements of Justice. And, yeah, that didn't disappoint. May have been a couple years of waiting, but I think it was well worth it. And I can't wait to see what they come up with for part 2. Though I have my theories. I believe, well, usually in these cases in Ace Attorney, the actual murderer ends up showing up before the case or during the investigation. So it's going to have to be either Surrey Polomere, that's her name, Surrey Polomere, or the theater guy, the playwright. What was his name? I think it was his playwright. It has to be either one of them. Yeah, unless someone else is going to show up at the end. But I doubt it. And I think it's going to be... playwright. I did have a feeling. I don't have any, conclusive evidence yet, but I feel like it's going to be him. I mean, Suri did show up for like that split second, but I don't know if she has it in her to kill someone. At least not on purpose. But who knows at this point? Won't have any conclusive evidence, and we'll probably get some during the trial in the next part. But yeah, that's my theory. But yeah, I really loved this video. It definitely plays off of the Turnabout Storm aesthetic, and adding Apollo, Trucy, and Athena to it is definitely going to help make it a bit more entertaining. Well, I mean, Turnabout Storm was pretty entertaining, but having just Phoenix be there by himself without Maya or Pearl or Edgeworth even kind of made it made it a bit more heavy on the My Little Pony side. I mean, I didn't know that back then because that was my first time being introduced to both, really. But after rewatching it a few times after that, like 10 or 11 times, I did notice that it was more heavy on the My Little Pony side, and I wanted to see how some of the Ace Attorney characters would be in this world, and I guess now we're getting to see it. I mean, still no Edgeworth or even Gumshoe or anyone else, but having Athena and Apollo and Trucy there, it's pretty good. Now, I'm going to look back at the voice actors and actresses that were in this, because I saw a lot of ones that I know personally. Let's see. Julius Gem as Phoenix Wright, Random Reader 1001 as Apollo, Adoxographist DA as Athena, Coco, and Suri. Trucy was Twilight Wing, Emogak, Twilight, and Rarity, Otis, Cat, Pinky. I thought the voice sounded familiar. Kim Daniels is Rainbow Dash, Corrine Rydell is Fluttershy, that's a new one. Gina M. I didn't know she was in this. With Applejack, Sassy Sora as Spike, DJ Zapple as Playwright, and Al Javis as guard number 2. Then second part we have background art. Yeah, that was all the voices. Mr. Ponynator as Turnabout Storm. Oh yeah, he did make that. Al Javis made the Detention Center and the theater catwalk, or the cakewalk, I should say. And I'm hungry for cake. And all the music. I'm pretty sure some of these were remixed, or at least like edited a bit, make it sound a little more unique. At least it sounded kind of different from the original ones. So yeah, that's the end of the first part. Can't wait for the second part whenever that comes out. And if you guys want to help out with the project, be sure to go to the Elements of Justice YouTube channel. That's where this video came from. I'll probably post a link in the description to the channel and to the video. And you guys can, if you guys want to help, I think he needs help with like art and artwork and stuff like that. He made a video about it this past week right after he uploaded this video. So yeah, if you guys can help, that would be greatly appreciated. I would appreciate it too, because I want this. I need the second part to come out. I don't want it to get canceled. I don't want another Milo investigations to happen. So please help if you can. So yeah, with that was my reaction to part 1. Can't wait for part 2. I'll see you guys then. That's Speedy Tempo, and I'm out. See you guys.